Okay, I do apologise for that. I came live there a few minutes ago and my buzzer went off and then someone knocked on my door. I kind of had to like scarper for a few minutes and come back. Okay, so the reason for this video is because it's been so long. So I appreciate everybody who has been following me and supporting me all these years. Like, I'm not sure how many subscribers I have, but I have loyal subscribers. Like, you have been there since day one, and I haven't dropped. I go up. So cheers, like, do you know what I mean? Every sub is love. Yeah. So right. I've always wanted to do YouTube. Have a channel. People know what I'm interested in and stuff like that. But because myself and Belle were never in a position to kind of like do what we wanted to do and be happy. I never really got to do what I wanted to do and be happy. I was dealing with like certain elements of life that I'm so happy that I don't need to deal with anymore. But I am like after coming out the other side of a situation where it was so difficult. Like my daughter and myself went through such a rough period of time and with our health and everything because of homelessness. Um, I've always wanted to help people and I've always like done as much as I can in the world so people knew that they weren't alone. I've always been there if anyone's reached out to me. I'm the first person to give you like the jacket off my back if you're cold. But I guess like when I needed help, I didn't want to like accept that I needed help. Um, I just kind of like tried to truck along on my own, and it was hard. It was difficult. So when I actually sat back and said, right, okay, this is getting difficult. I can't cope with all this on my own. I'm homeless. Belle has no dad in her life. I have no brothers or sisters. I have no support. Even the thought of it, I'm just my head's spinning. But it was so difficult, and we came out the other side. We have a home now, and the funny thing is, before I was even in a position of homelessness, I had a friend in Dublin, and I ended up like really falling for him in the end. But he used to go around Dublin with me, and we go to the pictures or whatever. And if we went and got a bite to eat, find any food left over, I wouldn't chuck it or bin it. Like I bring it out and I give it to like someone on the streets who might need it. Um, who might needed it, yeah. And I wasn't doing it because I was like, look at me, here I am doing this, feeding somebody. It was like, this is food, it's going to go to waste. I pay money for it. I would rather see somebody be comforted and have a good night's sleep than see this be chucked in the bin and thrown away. And that's just how I view life. So then I got into like rapping more than I ever thought I would. People knew years ago that I rapped and I sang or whatever, that was fair enough. But I really like put my whole heart and soul into rap. Like I really believed in myself and my vision, and I just wrote for about 2, 3 years solid. I wrote shite, I wrote good stuff, I wrote garbage, I wrote all right stuff. But it was a way for me to learn about who I was and to learn about the things that my brain had absorbed over the years, like from television shows and horror films and then real life. It was a great way to like get it all out there and kind of like start fresh again, because I felt like that so much had happened to me in life that I was just like weighed down by all my experiences and I didn't know who I really actually was anymore. I knew that I always wanted to be on YouTube. I knew that I wanted to sing and I wanted to rap and I wanted to be a really good mom and maybe get married one day. But none of it like went to plan. That's life. Shit happens. Nothing goes to plan. And then like you kind of have people in your life that don't want to let you go and move on with your life, and they don't want to see you do positive things, which is kind of shitty. Like, but I've dealt with narcissists. So anybody out there who's dealt with narcissists, I got you, because it's hard. It's not easy dealing with that. Um, so fast forward to now. It is the 7th of the 11th, 2019. Excuse me. And myself and my daughter actually finally have a home. And I'm absolutely flabbergasted. Like, I mean, I don't think I've used that word since I was about 11, but I am flabbergasted. Like, I cannot believe we have our own home. And I'm just so grateful to God and to all my angels and all the people who've been supporting me and Belle from day one. Like, do you know what I mean? And like, you're forever in my mind and forever in my heart, and my soul will always carry a piece of your compassion and kindness wherever I go. But yeah, like, this isn't a video of like, oh God, feel sorry for me, like I was homeless or this, that, and the other, like I went through this, that, and the other. It's not like that at all. This video is basically me trying to say that I have found myself in positions in life where I was really down and out, and I felt like there was nobody kind of there to say, are you all right? Like, here's a hand, take my hand, get up again. And when there was people doing that, I was too blind to see that they were trying to help me. I was too proud and I didn't want to admit failure and defeat, like, and oh, I'm a mom and I couldn't provide a home for my daughter because there's no fucking homes in the country. Oh, I'm a failure because I don't have a full-time job and my grandfather helps me because the job I want is here with yous, talking to yous, you know, and like highlighting what's going on in Ireland and talking about things that's going on in space, talking about like phenomena that like everyday people wouldn't kind of like sit there and go, yeah, I get that. Do you know what I mean? They're more so like, here, would you go back over there, leave us alone with crazy thoughts? But like every crazy phenomena has like fact surrounding it, like, do you know what I mean? And I'm on about paranormal activity, stuff like that. I'm not going to get into all that right now because this is a total different video. This is just like a hello video, and it's been so long video. And the last video I did do, I kind of opened up about when I fell in love and when I asked the guy that I love to marry me and he fucked me over. But sure, look, even that caused me to put my YouTube and all on hold because I always wanted to find somebody that just loved me for me, not for the person that I am on the internet. Because I felt like it was just like a trophy. They just wanted to get with me to say they got with me and then try like ruin my rep. And it was difficult, like, do you know what I mean? So for me to admit that was really hard, but I have to admit it because it was the truth. And my soul was ripped out in pieces and falling apart. He pierced me with a dagger, no magic involved. Like, I just don't want to hang over, I just want to dissolve. Sorry, I'm just going to stop there now, yeah. But it's like I wrote the song years and years and years and years before everything even came to accumulation. So for every motherfucker out there that took advantage of my kindness, yeah, you won't be getting no coin Becky no more. You'll be getting just the what's it? Because I have been taken advantage of so much, like, it's ridiculous. And that's all I'm going to say. And I want to tell people out there, don't be letting yourself be bullied. Don't let yourself be taken advantage of. Know who you are, wear who you are with 150% pride. Do you know what I mean? Well, I want you to say pride because pride is not good and it's a sin or whatever like that. But be just happy about who you are. And if you aren't happy, change yourself because that's what I did. It's been a hard road. It's been a really hard road getting to this point. Like, I won't even, it's hard to explain, but my plan is to kind of like go back to the people that I met on my travels and be like, do you remember when, and do you remember this, and kind of get like recordings to share with people because so many things happened to me in my life and I've met so many crazy people, brilliant people that I'd like to share them with the world as well because I think these characters are people who deserve to be shared with the world, like, if that makes sense, because they shape me as a character, you know. Like, I met a woman in homelessness and she was like, I won't say she was more of a mother to me than my own mother was, but she was there for me. She cared about me. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, I made a bond there with a woman that I'll never forget. And then we fell out and fought like family. And then we made up again. Do you know what I mean? It's like, so many things happen on the streets, and it like gives you your character, like it gives you who you are as a human being. There's no point in being like sheltered in a big, massive 6-story building, not knowing what's going on below floor two. Do you know what I mean? Because life is not simple. And like when I was homeless, like I met some crazy, good, soulful people. I don't mean crazy as in like crazy. I mean like it was just unbelievable to find such good, heartfelt people in these downtrodden positions. Like, do you know what I mean? Because I see people out there and they don't have half a heart. Like it's like the less you have, the more you give. The harder your experience, the more you understand. That's the only way I can kind of put it. Like, but back to the whole thing with me rapping, I forgot where I came from. I forgot my upbringing. I forgot how hard my struggle was because I had it easy. And then when I did have it hard, I was kind of in denial, like, I mean, dealing with illnesses and dealing with this and dealing with that, and I just didn't want to know. Then I had people take advantage of me, blokes in particular telling me they love me and all, they never loved me at all. They were just using me as a fucking way to like step up their ladder. And the gas thing is, no matter what happened to me, I always kept my mouth shut because I knew the day would come when I'd be sitting in my house with my daughter on that's grand cup of tea. What's next? Do you know what I mean? You can't like let people bring you down. You can't let people get to you. The best thing I can say here is life might try to break you, but people are worse. Be more afraid of people than the dead. I'm throwing that in there because I love paranormal activity, but I'm more afraid of a person than I would be of a ghost. But yeah, like don't let anybody ever break your spirit. And even if they do break your spirit, like let them know that they only cracked it. Do you know what I mean? And you're slowly putting yourself back together. And wounds heal up stronger. Do you know what I'm saying? So don't worry about it. You can cope. You can handle whatever God gives you. So yeah, back to the whole rapping thing or whatever. Never had the money, never had the time. Unstable, broke. All my money went into child car bills, and buying what we needed and stuff like that. So now is a chance, I feel, for me to get back to the things I've always wanted to do. I've always been behind the camera, even when I was like 13 and all. I had a camera in my nanny's, like not a camera, but I had a computer. I was on MSN and things like that. My whole life has been through computers. That's all I know. So when YouTube started, I was like, yeah, that's deadly. I'm going to do that and all. And then other stuff happened to me in my life and I couldn't do them things. So I just had to kind of like bite my lip and go. Eventually, it was like a hungry horse and someone was dangling a car going, yeah, you nearly have it, you nearly have it, you nearly have it. And then I was getting frustrated because I was so hungry and I had it in me that I wanted to do this and I wanted to do that and I couldn't do nothing because of the situation that life had me in. So that's really all I can say about that myself. Like I don't want to go on about that too much because at the end of the day, like this channel, I want people to get involved. Like I want them to talk about how they feel and things like that as well. Let me know what you've been getting up to for the last couple of years. There's a couple of people that I made friends with online and I haven't even got a chance to talk to them in about 2-3 years because I've just been so busy. But I want people to know that me and Belle have a home finally, and I'm going to do as much as I possibly can for the people in my country, for the homeless and for the children and for the elderly. So I have a couple of plans. Like I'm going to get involved with Meals on Wheels in my local area, and I'm going to start clothing collections for the homeless. And then I have a couple of other little plans there as well, because like the main thing is that I never fit in school, and I was basically told that all I'd amount to is a hairdresser or something else, and I can't even remember what it was. It was that pathetic. And that just like breaks my heart because I've so many skills inside me to give to the world, just because they weren't like on the skill scale of skills doesn't mean that I didn't have anything to give to the world, you know what I mean? And the only things I have to give to the world are my speech, because I can talk, and my kindness, because I can give, and my understanding, because I know what it's like. So if you're from my local area, please get in touch. I'm just looking for clothes, to get loads of clothes together, because it's coming into the winter now, and people need clothes, and they need vests and knickers and socks. It's getting really cold, and I know probably already said that, like, but it is getting really, really cold. And I'm not just thinking of like someone that's homeless. I'm thinking of someone who's homeless who's sick. You know what I mean? You think of people out there who are homeless, that's fair enough. Yeah, homeless person is a homeless person, but imagine a sick homeless person. They need to be kept warm, and they need to be fed. And excuse me, I'm not going to get into all that anyway, because I'm not here to be a martyr. But I just want to do what I have to do to help the planet, and I just want everyone else to like make one little thing um a day, like do one thing a day that will help you help the world. That's all I can ask. Um, okay, so where am I? Yeah, so it's been a couple of years. So thanks to all my subscribers for sticking around and being loyal. You've no idea how much that means to me. I came back on and I seen that I still had subscribers and a few extras. So people have subscribed even when I wasn't putting up content. I've hidden the amount of subscribers I have, because I don't want the amount of subscribers impacting the amount of followers and things like that that I have. The same was with my Facebook. I've over 300 followers there, and I have that hidden, because if people want to follow me, they want to follow me. They don't need to be swayed by other people's opinion. Mass opinion really affects things. So I'm more on an individual level. Like, I respect individual opinion, and I listen to opinions on a collective level as well. But I don't like collective opinions impacting individuals. That was a mouthful. So what else? Yeah, okay. So I put up a video on protest against homelessness about a week and a half ago, maybe more. I don't know. Like, the days have just like ran into each other because of the dark nights and everything that was going on. It wasn't well there a while ago either. It was on antibiotics. What was I saying? Can't even remember what I was saying. Oh yeah. So I put up a video on the protest against homelessness. I just wanted to share like a little bit of my story, and how like being homeless impacted my life. It completely put my life on hold. Completely. Like, no ifs, no buts about it, like no doubts, no nothing, just on hold. And that happened to me quite young, because me and my mum were homeless as well a lot, and all I had to call home was my nanny and granddad's, which I'm very grateful for. Thank you very much, Nana and Grandad, for opening up your home and your hearts to me. But like, I didn't have my own home with my mother, like a stable environment where I used to go home and say, "This is my house, this is my home," blah blah. Um, so it really impacted my whole life. It impacted my schooling, it impacted my health, everything. And then I found myself in a position where I fell in love with a guy. Well, I thought I fell in love with a guy. I was supposed to get married. I got pregnant. Didn't want to get married. Went a bit lula. He went a bit lula. Not gonna blame him. Not gonna blame me. We all make mistakes. We're all human. We got over that. But I found myself in a similar position, and don't get me wrong, I fought tooth and nail to make sure me and Belle always had a home over our heads. But situations, circumstances, things just affected us. It didn't work out the way that I wanted it to work out. So depression set in, anxiety, post-traumatic stress. I went through an abusive relationship. So much happened that I'd like to sit down maybe and write about it one day. Please God, I will get a chance to. But like, the main thing here is that I'm not here to blame anybody for anything that's ever happened to me in my life. I genuinely believe that everything happens to us for a reason, and you can't change your destiny. You can only like write out what's meant for you. And I believe everything I went through was meant for me, and it made me who I am today, and it's going to make me the person that I want to become tomorrow and the next day and the next day. And the main thing I learned about everything I've gone through is be humble, don't be an egotistical prick, do as much as you can to help people. Everybody's gone through problems, so don't think that like you're the only one, or think that your problems are bigger than the person's next to you. Always be kind. Don't judge what you don't understand, and even if you do understand, people don't need to be judged. Just saying. I think we get enough of that from society, as a whole. Like, I mean, you can't even turn the television on without being told, "Are you too fat? Do you need to lose weight? We have the best pill for you. Diet 101. It will leave you calling 999 for an emergency." Like, you are beautiful the way you are. If you're a man, you're gorgeous the way God created you. Please don't believe these stupid magazines and adverts on the television. They are specifically designed to make you feel like shit. So you have to go, so you feel like you have to go and buy whatever the fuck they just told you needed to buy because you weren't good enough for society. Bullshit. More people who have pennies in the bank are happier than these suckers going in getting Botox here and lip fillers and nose plasties and whatever the hell else, boob augmentations. I'm not even sure what the hell people do be doing that, but it's called grievously bodily harm, in my opinion. Do you know what I mean? Like, some things, fair enough, like you get a broken nose, you want to get it fixed, off you go. That's fair enough, you're just fixing nature. You know what I mean? But like, don't know, I just think it's crazy. Like, and I didn't even think of things like that until a lady said it to me, because I was thinking about like the element of like drugs. Like, why the hell people do cocaine when they know it's just going to ruin their body and it's going to take years off their life and it costs them money that they can't afford, and it like breaks their relationships down because they're turned to a paranoid mess or whatever the hell is going on. And it's just like, why do that to yourself? It's like drinking. Why make the conscious choice to drink and then, like, unfortunately become an alcoholic, and then you're stuck and you're an alcoholic and there's nothing you can do there? Like, you know what I mean? That actually is a disease or whatever, right? But you know, like, I'm not going to get into that like 100% there, because like, I could be here all night and then I get like trailed off, so I'm not going to trail off. But yeah, like, don't do drugs, kids. It's not good for you. It's not worth it. And there's nothing worse than seeing someone you love change into someone else because of drugs or alcohol. So that's another thing that's going to run into the homeless thing. Don't ever assume that someone is after losing their home because of drugs or alcohol. Okay, like, that stigma has got to go. That can't be going on anymore. Like, we have so many people in homelessness in Ireland, and it is good, honest people. Okay, they have jobs. They are like the working class poor. That's the only way I can describe it. Or they're the working class without a home. Like, you can't blame people. No, you cannot basically say, "Oh, that's a bad apple. All the trees producing apples are going to have bad apples." No, sorry, that's one tree with one bad apple. That does not mean all the trees are going to grow bad apples. Like, I've said this before when it came to the whole like Catholic Church thing. Like, just because one priest is a pervert doesn't mean like all priests are perverts. And I'm not saying any priests are perverts, but just like the things we've heard in the past about Ireland and things like that wasn't very healthy, wasn't too good. It kind of resulted in the fall of the Catholic religion, which sucks, because like, as much as everybody hates religion nowadays and wants to be politically correct, we need to have faith in something. And I genuinely believe in the grand organising designer, and I'm here because of that person or that being or that spirit. I don't think I'd be sitting here today talking to you down this camera without the support of a higher being. And that's purely because something happened to me a couple of years ago, and I ended up having an emergency operation, and they thought one thing was wrong with me and it was something else. And I'm not really going to get into it, like, but I went under. Before I went under for that operation, I was a complete atheist. Like, I had completely given up on everything. Like, I had, at the end of my rap, it was like, my faith in humanity will never be restored. You could walk, let them crawl after shit we've all endured. I had no faith left. It was completely gone out the window, like, you know what I mean? And went through that operation, had a mad spiritual experience, woke up going, God's real, hey, Jesus is real, you know what I mean? And not one day after that went by that I didn't go, thank you, God, because I fucking knew something existed. And this crazy, ironic thing about the whole situation is I went under for that operation not believing in fucking nothing. And I came back out of it going, my God, hallelujah, there is something. So, I mean, whatever you want to take from that, like, story is up to you, but that was my personal experience. And from that day on, the battle was hard, the road was long, and I feel like in a way I had to like repent for being such an angry, shitty teenager. Like my life was pretty hard, but I didn't have to be so angry about it. Like, you know, okay, I was bullied like a motherfucker, but I didn't have to take it so personally. You know, like there's just I look back and I'm like, oh, motherfucker, you were soft as a marshmallow. Like now I am soft, like do you know what I mean? I am the nicest, softest fucker you will ever come across. But I built up like this big defense and I was like, what are you looking at? Yeah, what's your problem? You have an issue with me, I'll have one with you first. Like I was really self defensive. And it was purely because I went through certain things in my life as a teenager and as a child that made me develop a barrier that just was like, okay, nobody's getting near me. Nobody's going to annoy me. Nobody's going to break my heart. My dad abandoned me. My mom wasn't really there. So if someone thinks they're just going to walk into my life and walk back out, they've got another motherfucking thing coming. And then what did Becky do? Becky let in not one, but two different guys that she thought loved her. And what did they do? They walked in, tried to fucking light a match, throw a load of gasoline, fuck the match and walk away and go poof. But Becky was prepared for that, so Becky's okay. I'm not going to refer to myself in third person, that's just creepy. So I was going to stop that. I'm going to light a cigarette now and take a few minutes. I appreciate the viewers that are here with me at the moment. I am going to edit this video and upload it later so people can come back and check it out. It's crazy to look back at the years I've been on YouTube and how much I've changed. I think like my personality has stayed pretty much the same. Only for about 2-3 years ago, I was a self-righteous prick. And that's purely because I felt like I'd gone through so much that I was like, yeah, nothing can take me down, I'm invincible, and this, that, and the other. And I kind of hated the world, and I thought everybody hated me, and everyone was my enemy, and they weren't. So therefore, I made my own enemies when I should have just been a nice person and smiled and nodded, like, instead of just going, what are you looking at? So anyway, yeah, your perspective really matters when it comes to, like, surviving in the real world. And my perspective sucked for so long. So anyway, back to the whole thing, yeah. So I was outside the garage yesterday in my local town where I'm from, and a family friend came up while I was putting petrol in the car and was like, you still rapping? And I was like, yeah. But it's like, there's no point in just rapping, you know what I mean? Like, it's so lonely, it's so boring on your own. There's no one to bounce off, it's not fun. Like, I can rap all the time on the spot. I can do a Snoop Dogg and drop it like the top. I can do a Freddy Krueger and I can come for you. 1, 2, Lady B lyrical shoe. I don't know what I'm even saying now. I'm just talking crap. But no, like I can freestyle and stuff, but like it's better when there's like someone to bounce back with me. So I'll say 2 like rhymes, someone says 2 rhymes and just kind of keep going from there. Used to have great fun doing that years ago with a guy that I was seeing, it was great fun. So I'm hoping to like get involved with a group of people where we just like write together and have fun and bounce off one another lyrically and stuff like that. See where it goes. I'm gonna keep rapping. Like that's the only thing that kept me going for so fucking long ever since I was a kid. And like I didn't even know what rapping was when I was a kid. I just wrote poetry that rhymed about how I fucking felt and what was going on, you know what I'm saying? So that's just what happened there. And then like things happened where I was robbed, my nannies was broken into, my houses were broken into, my lyrics went missing, God knows where they went. That made me so paranoid for years because I was like, oh my God, anybody could be saying that these lyrics are my lyrics that they found and blah 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 and they weren't mine, and like it completely fucked up my head. So like I had like 4 scenarios in my head. Like one was, okay, someone's after robbing a load of my writing and they're going to use it and pass it off as their own because I had some good stuff there. The second thing was, oh my God, someone's going to take my pieces of writing, probably add what they want to it to make me look like a psychopath and then just like fuck it all off somewhere and then I look like a weirdo. And then the third thing was like, Like I just had so many things going through my head. It was ridiculous. It was actually the most psychologically torturing thing that ever happened to me, and it was purely because I never had a home, and the homes that I did have were just they were too accessible. Like they were just way too accessible, and I never had like strong men around me. I'm not going to get into all that now, do you know what I mean? But I didn't have a big strong dad on you, like, you know what I mean? Couldn't do it. I had my granddad now, which was great. Like, you know, he was always there for me. But I kind of felt guilty sometimes going, if I didn't rap, these things wouldn't have happened. Like, people wouldn't have broke into their homes or broke into my homes or tried to hunt me down. Like, do you know what I mean? I felt like my gift was a curse because people wanted what I had, and I couldn't even get what I had out there because I didn't even have the finances to record anything. So my head was just like, so eventually I will get back to that. But I just felt like I had a lot more of experience as well in life to go through before I started like laying down raps, you know what I mean? Like I look back at some of the things that I have now from like about I don't even know where all my rate's gone. Some probably robbing it, sold all off some wanker. I haven't got a clue. I'm not going to make assumptions. I don't really care because all that stuff had demons attached to it and it's gone. It's someone else's baggage now. I'm a brand new person, fresh. So what was I saying there? And I can't even remember. That's after like completely gone out of my mind. Yeah. So yeah, I'll keep rapping, but I'm gonna have to get a bit more life experience. I'll rap about what I've learned and the things I've gone through. But to be honest with you, like it's the musical part that I have fun with the most, like finding backing tracks. I've had like 3 backing tracks for the last year more to make songs, and I haven't had a chance. And then someone tried to rob and delete one of them, and beats aren't cheap, licenses aren't cheap. Um, so yeah, and then I had like a music, or then I had a box that I could connect to my place or to my laptop, and I could plug my keyboard into it or whatever I wanted on my microphone, make me little melodies and record over some style that as well. So a lot of people I've met were bad cunts and things were taken, and it was just like this never-ending story, never-ending story. I don't know where that came from. I was watching Stranger Things and they were singing that, so I just thought like I'd throw that out there. Um, yeah, so that's really all I can say. I have also got my daughter involved, obviously, with my YouTube now and again and on my Facebook, but I'm trying to keep her sheltered because, like, she didn't ask to be my daughter, and this is something that I've always wanted to do, so I have to respect her privacy. Now, I'm not saying that she doesn't want to be on camera because she does. She's asked all the times, can she go on camera? And I let her on now and again, but like I mean, her safety comes first, and I just think like people are a bit too picture happy on the internet, like, and they don't realize what's out there, and if they do, like, they're just purposely being ignorant, which I think is stupid because your kid is like your life, and you want to do anything to protect that, and that's why I hardly put pictures of Belle up on the internet and things like that because there's sickos out there. And I'm not going to get into it because it fucking upsets me, the thoughts. But protect your families online and in the real world. Just remember that online is making the real world smaller. So I could be here and I could be watching somebody fucking at the opposite side of the planet in Australia, and I could say something about where I lived or where I came from, and they could say, right, that's where she is. And they could get on a plane, come halfway across the world and pinpoint me to a certain place, area. Like all it takes is like a picture of a uniform or oh, that's a complete different ball game altogether. That's all to do with internet safety. But I'm just on here for people to kind of get the gist of where I've been for so long, like homeless, and then when I wasn't homeless, dealing with health issues and stuff like that. So I wanted to get my life in proper order before I start sharing it with the world because it was a mess, and I just didn't really think people would care about the fact that I was homeless and my health was failing and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Enough bad shit's happening in the world that you don't want to be looking at me feeling sorry for myself, and I didn't want to feel sorry for myself, and I certainly didn't want to feel sorry for myself and share it with the world. So I just kind of shut my mouth and kept going and motivating people and trying to inspire people as much as I could. Like, I need to post people seeing my Instagram or Facebook. If they're there to motivate you, I was having a shitty day that day. I was having such a fucking woeful of a day that I said, no, I can't do this. I need to like put something up there positive. So someone else is feeling like how I'm feeling today. They'll come across this in their timeline. Like, do you know what I mean? I'm not sitting there going, ooh, let's do this today because of, no, it's just purely on the button, do it there, do it then, because I'm very impulsive. Like, people will get to know I'm very impulsive. Like, that's why like record labels worry about getting involved with someone like me. I'm more of a YouTuber, like I'm more of a reality star than I am a musician. And that's what I've always been. Like, I've never actually turned around anyone and said, hi, I'm a rapper, hi, I'm a singer. And if I had or have, it's purely because that's what people have resonated. I know it's the right wrong word. That's what people have associated me with. But if someone said to me tomorrow, like, what are you actually? I'd say I'm a YouTuber. That's what I am. I'm a YouTuber. Like, I can monetize. Like, I have under the standard amount of followers before you can even make a live video. But because I have a YouTube contract, I can go live and share my videos with the world because of my contract. And like, it's crazy. Like, it's unbelievable. Like, YouTube is a great platform. I'm sad that I didn't get involved much sooner than now, but everything happens for a reason. I'm saying I didn't want to because I did want to get involved before now, but I just couldn't. I did on occasion, do you know what I mean? If you go back, you'll see, but there's a lot there that I didn't record and put to my YouTube. Like, when I got through to the X Factor, like, I should have recorded bits and bobs of that and put that on my YouTube channel. Did I do that? No. But sure, 98 FM got that, so thanks very much, 98 FM. I look like the bleeding hefball. I look about 50 bloody stone in the thing. I'm not messing that absolute mug on me, man. Like, but it's there for life. There's nothing I can do about it. It can't be taken down. What was it? What was it? What's up? My name is Becky. Oh yeah. Well, what's up? My name is Becky. I wrote these lyrics while eating brekkie, bopping to a beat that I made at dawn. I love the night time when owls spawn. So I hear some are frustrated with my style, what I've created. When I just clearly demonstrated, I wasn't blown up to be deflated. Did I fucking hesitate? Here I am. I'm here to stay. Oh wow! Like, they didn't even keep the best parts of that. They just like edited out the bits they obviously liked the most. And I'm kind of like looking at the crowd going, because I was getting distracted by the crowd to the side of me trying to get my attention while they had me on camera recording. So I'm just certain things and elements of my life that I never got to like actually record and put on my YouTube to look back on and say, look, wow, I done this or whatever. But shit happens. I have pictures. I'm sure that little yellow thing is somewhere in my nanny's that said that I got through. But it was the best feeling in my life because I was the first female rapper from Ireland to ever get through to the X Factor. And I done a rap and I sang, and they were like, yeah, come back. And then everything happened after that. Many more into. But an opportunity came and blew away, and there was nothing I could do because I had to stay in Ireland because I had a daughter that I loved and I wanted to take care of and needed me, and priorities. She was the priority, not becoming a singer and going on a show to slave labour. It's a good show. Not really sure what's happening now. I think they're doing like a celebrity version. Why is beyond me, because they're celebrities already. Like, we're not there to be finding talent, not making a mockery of a talent show. Not going to get into it, but Britain's Got Talent is great. Hell yeah. Kind of waffling away here I am, but that's okay because I haven't been on here in so long, and I think it's nice to kind of just come on and share as much as I possibly can to catch up on all the time that I missed. So please expect updates from me every week. I was saying on my Facebook and my Instagram, I'm going to do like one video a week, and it's going to be like surrounding Ireland and what's going on in Ireland that week, and then a video every month based on what's happening in Ireland next. So it'd be like focusing on conspiracies kind of and how they impact Ireland. So for example, climate change, people say climate change is a conspiracy. Like, there's like two sides of the fence. People are like, it's not real, it is real. People are out saying, oh my god, the world's falling apart, and people are saying, look, this is going to happen anyway, like, don't media is going to change that. Kind of all depends what side you're on. But I'll be talking about like taboo subjects, that people don't really want to talk about because they'd rather just eat a pizza and watch a film. Like, they don't want to accept that beyond that window, the planet is falling to shit. And we've people starving. Like, well, beyond their windows, like, not my, like, their window, my window, your window, their window. Yeah, you get me. But it's not really a laughing matter. I'm just, I don't know, I'm in shock. I'm in shock that, like, in 2019, our country is where it is. Like, I'm after getting home my daughter, and I should be really happy, and I should be over the moon, and I can't be happy because I know there's so many people out there who don't have a home and they're struggling, and there's so many kids out there tonight and they don't have a bed to put their head down on, and they're not going to wake up in the morning with a nice warm breakfast because they don't have a house and their mom doesn't have the facilities. Like, that's just screwing with my head, like proper screwing with my head. And I shared a video, like, oh yeah, I didn't even say this, like, I shared a video on a homeless page on Facebook, and I was just like basically saying like a few little things I went through, and so many people liked it because I gave them a solution of how we could protest in this country. I'm not gonna say it here because, like, you can check it out on Facebook. It's a great group. Like, so many Irish people are like getting involved and trying to make a difference in Ireland, trying to fix things. So that's all I can say about that. I'm trying to think what else. What am I forgetting? What am I forgetting? Can't really remember what else. I think I've literally cleared up everything. Oh yes, I was supposed to go to a singing competition in October. Sorry, didn't get to go. I moved house. My health was shitty and I had other priorities. And someone says to me before, Rebecca, you're never going to get anywhere if you don't do anything. And it's not like I'm not doing anything. I am doing things, like, but I'm doing things that matter. You know what I mean? Like, but now everything's settling down and calming down, so I'll actually be able to do the little things that I want to do. Just so stressed. Like, do you know what I mean? I'd love someone to just send me a voucher for like a 3 hour massage somewhere. My back's and bits. The amount of heavy lifting I have done is absolutely crazy. Like, I'm moving houses tired. I've done it like 34 times in my entire life, and I'm only 27. That includes the times I moved with my mum and the times I moved on my own with Belle. And it's fucking exhausting. Like, do you know what I mean? I'm waiting for someone to be like, are you moving again? And I'm like, oh my God. Like, it's crazy settling somewhere when you've never had anywhere to settle. Like, that's, like, my legs are running from underneath me and I'm still in the same place. And I'm like, okay, right, learn how to just accept that this is where you will be and you're going nowhere. Like, that is a big mind melter. A proper big mind melter. I think I have a viewer. If there's anybody watching, say hey, drop a comment, ask a question, whatever you're into. I've been live there for 43 minutes, so I'm not going to stay much longer. I think I've said everything I could possibly say in this video to clear things up. The content that's going to be coming, why I haven't been around for so long, where I've been and what has been happening while I haven't been around for so long. Kind of some guidelines and boundaries that I'll be sticking to when it comes to my YouTube channel and Belle. And then getting involved with a couple of things that are close to my heart, like Meals on Wheels for the elderly, to feed people who can't get to places that need to be fed, and collecting clothes for the homeless. There's also something else that I want to get and try collect, but I don't know, like, if it's something that people will do, so I'm gonna have to think about it a bit more and get back to you. Like, but I have to say at the minute, like, I'm very proud to be Irish. The whole country and all our people are coming together to support those less fortunate in need, and it's just absolutely amazing to see. And I also want to shout out Gay Byrne. Like, he passed away this week. He was the best broadcaster in Ireland. He was just the main man. Like, the whole of Ireland was practically reared on Gay Byrne. like, you know what I mean? And he's doing the toy show every year. Well, not every year, like obviously because we've had different people do it since, but he started the toy show and he just has so much time for children. Like he was just so good to them. Like I look at all clips of Gay Byrne with the kids and all, and I'm like, oh wow, like look, they're all so happy, and he's delighted, and it was just this great feeling. And then like I look at Ryan Tuberty, and he's rushing the kids, and he's practically doing the talking for them, and he's like Willy Wonka gone wrong. Like I don't know, like no offense to Ryan Tuberty, but I just think that they should hire someone else for the toy show, and I've said this for a long, long time. Let him have his talk show, hire someone else for the toy show, because I think Brian McFadden done it one year, did he? Yeah. He was actually pretty good. He wore like fully suits and things like that, and he was great with the kids. So that's what we kind of need, like not some serious older man. Anyway, whatever. I'm not going to get into that. But since we're on the topic of like the late, gotta drop something. I have to say this because it's really important. If you want news, read the papers. Please don't watch RTE news. Not slating RTE or anything like, but whoever's like in the newsroom there is not doing their job properly. They're letting the wrong news through and they're not telling the whole truth about what is actually going on in the country. And people say, oh, that's how the media works and all, you never know the truth. But at the end of the day, like, I mean, you're paying your TV license. So think about that. Right, what else? That's all. Like, I can't think of anything else. Like, Belle's chilling in a room on my phone, watching YouTube. And she's just like the happiest kid ever. And she's so happy to have a home. And, like, the psychological impact that homelessness had on Belle broke me more than me being homeless. Like, it just interfered every part of her life to the point I thought I was going to crack up. I really thought I was going to crack up. Like, I honestly felt like I was going to just snap about 10 times because I felt like no one gave a fuck. Nobody cared. Nobody was doing it. And then I realised, well, I had to do something and I had to be the one who cared and I had to scream louder because if I didn't keep screaming, no one would fucking listen. I done everything I was asked of me and I feel very lucky to be in this position with them and I'm going to take this opportunity with both hands to make the life that I always wanted. I say this quite a lot to people, but no matter who you are, where you're from, or what you believe in, or what colour your skin is, or what your sexuality is, you're important and you matter. Unless you're a complete prick and you're a horrible human being, well, then you don't matter. And even then, you probably do matter. Like, you're just not a good person. So therefore, go fix that. You know what I'm saying? But other than that, be good to each other out there. It's hard. And just remember that, like, Ireland is going through a very difficult period right now. I'm going to try to re-upload my conspiracy video, but RTE took that down. I shouldn't have even mentioned them in this video because this will probably be taken down. So if this video is taken down as well as the other one, fuck you, guys. I'm not even going to mention this again, but if not, thanks very much, like, for letting that slide. But, yeah, like, this is going to be an 18 plus channel, so there'll be swearing and cursing every now and again. I will flag what videos are 18 content only. And then if it's like parental guidance, I'll put PG. And if PG is beside the video, there's going to be a few cuss words. So it's totally up to you whether you want to let your teenagers or whatever watch these videos. And I'll say I'm vulgar or anything like that. It's just I can get quite passionate like about different things, especially politics and the way the world's going, and be like, who the fuck do they think they are? You know what I mean? But it happens to us all. There's the rebellions. So I'm just going to sit here for a few minutes, spark up a cigarette, and just have a little think. Because I feel like I'm forgetting to say something. I don't want to forget to say what I'm going to say. Oh yeah, I didn't think like over 400 people would be liking my video on the homeless page. Like, I didn't really say much or a lot, but it was just crazy because I was really doubting myself. Like, I didn't think, oh, I better not. Like, I was thinking I better not put that up there, make show me family and all. You know what I mean? So that's things I haven't done in the past, like, or shared, because I'd be thinking in my head, oh, what would my family think? Like, he's making a fucking show of them or whatever. But I'm not ashamed of the fact I was homeless. Like, I'm not ashamed of the fact that I'm a statistic. Do you know what I mean? Because I'm going to beat them odds. I'm going to defy them. I'm going to flip everything that I was given, and I'm going to come out the other side swinging. And I'm also going to look back and put my hand out for anybody who needs help. Mm. I see a little smudge on the camera there. I don't know what that is. So I've nearly been live for an hour. That's a long time. I think I've gotten everything in that I needed to say. Um, that's really it. I can't really think of anything else. Oh, Belle got me my first Christmas card 2 days ago and a present, which was chocolate. And in the card, like, she just writes like the sweetest little things. And it's the nicest feeling ever. Oh, an Elfie dropped by. We have a new elf. No, so we have an elf called Elfie, and then we have a new elf called Mr. Frosty. He dropped by today and he built his little elf door and dropped off a few little presents to Belle, which was awesome. Everything is awesome. Oh God, I'm not even gonna go there. If I seen that, she come running in thinking I'm watching bloody Lego film. But that is a great film though, like, so catchy. So I took a blow to the hair, took a blow, I took a blow to the hair, took a blow, I took a blow to the hair, took a blow to the hair, took a blow, took a blow, took a blow to the hair. Now I grow, peace. Lady be lyrical out, keep it clean, keep it fresh, keep it real. I will be back again soon.